Hello, good people. I welcome you once again. It's another beautiful day. I greet you wherever you're watching me from. It's another interesting day. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential flag bearer of People's Democratic Party, was puzzled in an interview section again, where he was asked how he's going to, what is his blueprint about tackling insecurity, Boko Haram, agitations, and all of that. And he honestly said he doesn't know why. He doesn't even understand why Boko Haram is still existing. The man was really very honest, meaning he doesn't have any plan or he doesn't even know how to tackle it. I mean, he's puzzled why Boko Haram is still existing. And then he went further to also lament that he has met with Wike several times. He met him 2 times in Abuja, 1 time in London, and yet the problem prevails. Everybody expected Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as a unifier, which he claimed he is, to unify PDP, settle the dispute, the loggerheads between him and Wike and every other members of PDP, all the PDP governors that have separated and formed a unified front called the G5. Unfortunately, a unifier could not do this. It is sad. I wonder how the unifier is going to unify Nigeria if eventually he becomes the president. I'm not here to judge him, but I am quoting some of the things he said. And then it is very clear that he was very honest about Boko Haram, that he doesn't know why Boko Haram is still there. Probably he doesn't have any plan. But he said until maybe he ascends the throne of the presidency, then he will know what to do. I want you to look at this video first of all, and afterwards, I have other things that are really very interesting that you should know from this very interview section. God bless you as you watch this video.
I think these are the way to go as far as the agitations for iPod is concerned. I don't know whether my running mate has something to add, being also from almost about our neighbors, to the southeast.
Essentially, our presidential candidate
has to be through due process.
This one is on Instagram, and Instagrammers are very much controversial people too in their engagements. This one is coming from Tunde Abubakar at Adesh Shirayo. He says, my question goes to His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Based on what we the masses hear from both parties, why is it so difficult for him as an individual to meet Wike personally and sort things out with his wealth of experience?
I have met Wike 2 times in Port Harcourt, 2 times in Abuja, 1 time in London, personally.
So he was asking, why is it difficult to sort things out with your wealth of experience?
It's not on my part.
So he's on the other side?
Yeah, he's on the other side.
So you're waiting for him?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
So there is another question. This one is from Balogun Real One. He wants to know, will they and their families use the health facilities in the country or fly out of the country as usual? That is from Balogun. And there is a similar one. Do you plan on developing our hospitals so that politicians will stop traveling abroad for medical treatment?
Why not? We will support the private sector, particularly the private sector. They have the necessary, funding actually to build, excellent.
Thank you so much, everyone, and welcome back. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, is on stage here alongside his running mate. They are running things tonight. As far as the questions on your mind, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, the vice presidential candidate of the PDP, and they are answering the questions that you need to know ahead of the elections. And so earlier, before we went on break, I'll create just a few minutes more for security questions. There are these specific questions from the social media that I'd like you to deal with. And this is coming from Della Wise. He's on Twitter and he's asking, first to you, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, he says, what is Atiku's position about Boko Haram? And to Senator Okowa, he said, what is your position about militancy should they arise again? Just about a minute for each of those responses.
I still cannot understand why we should have Boko Haram. You see, I served in Borno State when it was the Northeast. And as a custom officer, I was patrolling the entire Northeast. So I'm very, very conversant with the vegetation and with the border areas. I still cannot find a place in the Borno area where anybody can hide and cannot be seen. I cannot understand, honestly, the Boko Haram phenomenon. Sometimes when returning from Europe, 30 feet above, I could see a man walking in Borno State. So where is the place to hide? To the extent that they said there is a place called Zambisa. I've been there. I didn't see a forest. It's just shrubs here and there. So, and we have deployed the Nigerian military, which used to be the best, one of the best in the world. They have fought, a number of international arena, and they have excelled. And here we are deploying the Nigerian military with its might and everything, and we just couldn't, eliminate Boko Haram. So I am puzzled. So maybe when I get there, I will understand, but honestly, I cannot understand the Boko Haram phenomenon.
Do you think that is politically motivated?
Everything is there. Everything is there. Shown, everything is there. Politics is there. Business is there. Security, everything is there.
Is there a solution to it?
Of course, the solution is leadership, strong leadership.
Yeah, I believe you have heard it from the horse's mouth. You have listened to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. You heard everything he said. And I also love his honesty. He was really honest when he said that the presence of Boko Haram in the northern part of Nigeria is also politically motivated. I love his honesty on that. He was really very honest in saying that. And also, I didn't know that Okowa is a neighbor to southeastern Nigeria, that he's not from southeast. I am quoting Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. If you listen to the video very correctly, you will hear where he mentioned that Okowa is almost a neighbor to the southeastern Nigeria. I didn't know he's just a neighbor. I was thinking that Okowa is an Igbo man. Well, I hope that you will learn something beautiful. But in the end, as an advocate of good governance, advocate of justice and fairness, I will tell you again, is Nigeria working for you? How much will be given to you for you to sell your conscience and sell your vote? Nigerians desire a true leadership, a man who will give equal opportunities to everyone to participate effectively and thrive. And I hope that a new set of leaders will emerge through your vote. Vote wisely. God bless you and hope to see you soon again.